Jack Shaw retired? No, he didn't. I don't believe you. I don't believe you whatsoever. And he follows me on Twitter. There's no way he retired. He did. Jack Shaw did retire. When did he retire? On Instagram or TNT Sports said? No, I don't believe you. I don't buy it. Hola Gordita. Thank you for the $2, dude. Maybe because his success is at bantamweight and he can't make the weight anymore, maybe. It could be a thing. Hello, guys. Been quiet for a while, enjoying time with my friends and family. Come as a surprise, I've decided to hang up the gloves on my professional fighting career. Damn. After fighting out my contract and taking some time to think about what's next, it's clear to me that my time with professional fighting is done. Although I had the chance to re-sign with the UFC, I've decided my time's done. I want to thank the UFC for letting me live out my childhood dream of fighting in the world's biggest organization, and I was some of the best. Spent a lot of energy on every minute. From when I started as a kid in a dream, led to amateur titles, world titles, I dream dreaming fighting in the UFC. I can truly say for every single fight I gave the training and the fights my all. Never said no, asked questions, I had my head down. Why did he want to retire? Leaving with my mental in check, good health, financially stable, and fully ready to move on to the future. Based! Good to see, man. Well, not good to see that he's retired, but good to see that he's in good spirits about it. Most careers end in tears, so it's good that he's ended it on his own terms. Yeah, when's the Buck Lips interview? Tomorrow I will post it. I'm not putting on a deep voice, by the way, guys. I saw that comment. When I speak to people in real life, my voice isn't, hey, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the video. It's a little bit more normally speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting on a deep voice. I'm just not trying to be loud and enunciate everything for a video. Mr. Guru, please give your best. I got big meaty hooks. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars. Would you say that MMA Che is the most knowledgeable on MMA YouTube? You have to admit he's one of the best at breaking down fights and creating game plans. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. He talks more about you could say it's because he's not funny that he focuses more on that. But yeah, he definitely is fourth place. Actually, he's third, dude. Lucas kind of fell off. Sorry. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars. Might be second. MMA Che's good. We've been paying attention to MMA Che for a while. He does his thing. TJ Loves Fights gets good views as well. He actually beats me in views in some videos. Not as consistently because he takes his time between the uploads, which is normally a better way to get more views. But yeah, he does his thing as well. There's a few people on MMA YouTube. I'll probably do an MMA YouTube tier list at the end of the year. MMA Che should turn off FaceTime. His teeth ruin vids. I don't know. I think it adds an element to it. Don't you think, chat? What do you guys think about that? MMA Che's teeth. He's got 2 missing front teeth. I think someone talking about fighting with 2 missing front teeth or missing teeth, it kind of adds an edge. If he was a different type of YouTuber, I would get it. Like, no one wants to see your gappy opposite of bunny rabbit teeth. Otherwise, but if he makes fight vids and he's got teeth missing, then I think it kind of adds. It makes sense. That's the only YouTuber that could really get away with having missing teeth. Even though it didn't come from a fight and he literally fell on his face like. It still makes sense. Thank you for the $2. Why are you simping Colby after talking all that? I haven't talked that much. I just said, why is he so inactive? He's wasting his prime. He's not the same fighter anymore. Those are pretty logical takes to have. I haven't really trashed his personal life too much. It's not like he's done anything too reprehensible that I've gone after him for. You guys are losers, dude. I'm trying to have interviews with UFC fighters. If I just trash all of them straight away into every interview, I'm not going to get any interviews with UFC fighters, man. I'll do my videos, and if they're okay with my videos, seeing me trash them, then I'm going to keep trashing them if they need to be trashed. The interview with a fighter is not going to stop me going after them in the future if they mess up at some point, you know what I mean? Covington, it can't hit a woman, and then I don't ever say anything bad about it because I interviewed him once. I just need to do an interview, you know what I mean? I can't just immediately go after him as soon as he joins the Zoom. Did you watch Joe Rogan with Derek More Plates, More Dates talk about Jones versus Aspinall? I may need to do a breakdown because Derek also said that the UFC lets the fighters be on PEDs. So that might be a video I have to do over the break. You dig? John was definitely the snitch. All I'm going to say is this, chat. All I'm going to say is this. And this is a video I can make. And if you want to make it before me, you can. It's a great one. John Jones got caught for PEDs. Ended up not getting a full suspension out of it whatsoever. Okay? It was picograms. It wasn't actually a real thing and all of this. Walt Harris was a training partner around that time of John Jones. Walt Harris tested positive for PEDs and hasn't been seen since. Out of nowhere, one of John Jones's main training partners. I'm not saying anything, but after Derek from More Plates, More Dates said that they're allowed to snitch on other fighters and keep their career, and they're still able to fight in the UFC on PEDs. Around that very similar time, his main training partner, what's his name? Walt Harris got caught by USADA and cut from the UFC. One fighter you personally don't like / won't interview. No one. If I don't like them, I probably wouldn't interview John Jones at this point because But if it was offered, I would have to it wouldn't be an interview though. This is the thing. It would be like a confrontation over Zoom. You know what I mean? It wouldn't really be an interview. So yeah, I'd have to if John Jones ever offered, but it would not be an interview. It'd just be like an immediate confrontation between the two of us. Colby interview was your most boring vid I can remember, respectfully. Thank you. I appreciate the $5, dude. I didn't trash him and ruin every chance to interview every fighter ever. You have a parasocial relationship with me and you want to keep me to yourself and stop me from being able to talk to fighters. I get it, dude. I'm sorry. But it was quite dull at some points, but I thought it was a decent interview. We got into the Jones stuff. It was all right. Thank you for the $2. You guys always hate the interviews, but everyone who watches them in the comments and stuff, love it. But the most active members in chat hate anytime I do an interview. Every single time, actually. Same, other than the Till interview where we just talked about and random shit. Everyone has hated every one of all the most core members of my chat room live that are here every day without fail. Other than the Till one, they've all hated every interview. That's strange. Everyone else seems to enjoy it, but I thought it was all right. Do you think Topuria is serious about retiring at 30? Think it's a smart business move to get more money when that point comes? True. Thank you very much for the 17 months of membership. Yeah, I think it's a smart move. Smart business move to get more money when that point comes. No, I think he should be. I think most people should, as fighters, if they get into the sport that early, what's the point in sticking around beyond 3 years? If he's successful throughout all of those years, I don't think he wants CTE. He's not going to do it for the love of the war. You know what I mean? If he starts losing. And if he keeps winning, does he need more than 3 years to cement a goated legacy? I don't think he does. So I think it's a very smart move. Do you think Ilia would do well at 155? Yeah, sure. I think he would do well. I think he would hang. But I reckon Dustin would beat Ilia, yeah. Thank you for the $2, Weary Traveler. I do think Dustin would finish Ilia Topuria in the 3rd or 4th, or maybe even the 2nd. Thoughts on Ilia vacating 145 already? Too early. Yes, way too early, dude. He has a chance to become the featherweight GOAT, and he's going to try and claim that off of a Volkanovski and a Holloway win, which are really good wins, but get a defense or two, and then you'll have a real argument of being a featherweight GOAT historically, Bro, Ilia would Poirier. I don't know about that, chat. Poirier's got an incredibly good chin. I don't know. I could see him dragging him into a bit of a dogfight at 155, and then he would maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. But I think Poirier's guard and chin and striking defense is actually really good for a matchup against, for Ilia Topuria. That's all. Sorry. I think Ilia would have a better shot against many other top contenders. I think Ilia would smoke Gaethje. Gaethje's trashed. Poirier, the real good fighters. I mean, come on. Thoughts on Ilia vacating? I've already read it. If Ilia beats Movza, speaking of Buck, Joaquin Buckley interview drops after the stream. If Ilia beats Movza, Lopez and Volk off a win, moves up, chins Islam, and then beats Oliveira and maybe another defense, is he GOAT of the sport? I don't care. Yes, that would be incredibly impressive, yeah. Evloev, Lopez, Volk off a win. Maybe the winner of like an Evloev Volk and then beats Lopez in the meantime and then fights him. Then beats Makhachev and then Oliveira. Yes, he would be the GOAT of the sport. Dude, I need a JDM interview ASAP on Fulham Grave. Whenever he fights, I will do an interview with JDM. Yeah, thanks for having me on, girl. What's your question? So, JDM, what do you think about the matchups that are coming up, dude? Biggest fight of your fucking life, dude. This is huge. You're fighting Usman in Australia, in your backyard. What's your take? Yeah, you know, it's fucking. I've had worse days. That is such a JDM answer, dude. You know, it could be worse. Thanks, JDM. Literally, you just won the belt, JDM. You're a title winner. Oh my god, dude, you're gonna be the GOAT in the future. What's your thoughts on this epic moment that's changed your life forever? Yeah, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. Thank you very much for the $2. Do not ruin JDM. I won't tarnish JDM. It's fine. I won't interview. I could do that. I've spoke to him before on IG. Thank you for the $2 Australian. Vanderlei and Mir signed to GFL. Slow-mo fights now. Right, let me read this out to you, chat. Top 50 most fighters who have signed with the GFL, this new fight league. First of all, it's never going to be a success. It will be a fun gimmick for a few events, but I will not care about this because they're all just retired fighters and UFC rejects. So let me read you all the names that have signed to this new fight promotion. It's Fighters League. It's going to go absolutely bust. It's another thing that Ariel's rallying behind that's going to absolutely burn money down the fucking drain because they're not starting a promotion from the ground up and actually trying to keep their fighters like KSW. Either way, or Ryzen. But now Ryzen's now shilling for the UFC, but KSW is not. It is believed Jesus was a Middle Eastern man. Thank you for the $2. Anyway, Tyron Woodley, Fabricio Verdum, Anthony Pettis, Alexei Olenek, Junior Dos Santos. These are all that have been signed to this promotion. Woodley, Verdum, Anthony Pettis, Olenek, Junior Dos Santos, Hector Lombard, Luke Rockhold, Ilia Latifi, Abubakar Nurmagomedov, Vanderlei Silva, Alexander Gustafsson, Thiago Santos, Andre Arlovsky, Lucas Martins, Gabriel Souza Galindo, Kevin Lee, Frank Mir, Bean again, Amir Khan Alikudayev, Charles Rosa, remember him, Alan Belcher, Jeremy Stevens, Marlon Moraes, Benson Henderson. People forget, man. Guto Inocente, Gegard Mousasi, Carolina Owarzitz, Husimar Palhares, Francisco Trento, Kilis Motta, Greg Hardy, Rafael Cavallo, Lance Palmer, Emilio Sordi, Bubba Jenkins, Philip Hawes, Phil Hawes, the Chini one himself, Rebelis de Spain, Marcus Perez, Raymundo Batista, Andre Sukumtar, he's back. Pedro Cavallo, Cameron Else, Jimmy Rivera, he's back. Jesus Christ. Tanner Bosa, John McDessie, Felipe Lins, Sydney Outlaw. That's actually a decent signing. Will Brooks. Will Brooks is back. Will Brooks is back, dude. Andre Harrison, Jan Cabral. A lot of big names, dude, but in 2025, I know on paper. I know Anthony Smith's burner account. In big 2025, it's just giving desperation and a failed business 100%. You dig? And insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?